Well, hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. Limey, drive carefully. Hey, Ella. Batgirl. Lady Truism. No one you know. Gary. Apex. Bulldogs. Mark. Good morning, Miss Robin. Generally, Jenny. Jill. Okie Crime. It's good to see all of you. Good morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend, a fun weekend. I know some folks most certainly did not, based on what was happening here on YouTube, which is absolute insanity. Hey, Jason. Hey, Leo. Seems like there is a lot of things happening in a lot of places. Hey, Catherine. But I figured we bring highlight to one particular situation going on. Hey, Cry, rock a bit. Good morning. I oh boy. Does anybody else hate that it's Monday? Hey, Pretty is. Hey, Rowdy. Queen Bella. Yes, hit the thumbs up if you dislike Mondays. Why do people dislike Monday so much? That I don't. Well, I mean, I know why actually. I know why, but how have you been, Rowdy? It's good to see you. Good morning, Caroline, Okie. Oh, Leo. Oh, Leo. You probably wouldn't have seen this one anyway, but hey to Wandering Sub. It's Tuesday for you, you futuristic. Hey, October Shug. You're in the future. What do you guys think about this whole solar flare and attack on our what would call it? Hell, what do you got? I think it's insanely scary. It's like that movie the Obamas made. Thank you, Haunt and Haley. Just busy right now, so can't chat. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day. You as well. Thank you. I'm retired. You're retired, so you don't care. Well, that is Mondays. I know that's what you meant. Okay. The $5 credit. What's the $5 credit? Oh, hey, Gary. Hello, Lucy. What's the $5 credit? I have the day off and will tell many lies today. Well, that's always a fun time. I missed something clearly, Jill. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Kelsbells, beautifully. How are you? I hope you're feeling better. I've been thinking of you. What do you guys know that I don't know? What's going on? I've been scared of that since the early 2000s. Yeah. Well, I'll never forget when I was in middle school, there was a teacher who said that a lot of these movies are based on reality and things that they're subliminally telling us are going to take place. And I believe it because, look at the movie that was just released by the Obamas were part of it. Um, I can't even think of what it was called. Lord have mercy, but you get the hint. Hey, unpopular. Hey, Mark. Messes my anxiety. I voice stuff like the flare. Yeah. Hey, fixing the snap. Oh, did AT&T give everybody a whopping $5? Well, $5 to everybody would add up for them. Hey, you know. Hey, Poppy. Deanna. Well, Jason, fine. Leave the world behind. There he is. Thank you, Killshot. I know $5 is more than and $5 to every person adds up for them. Although I'm sure they won't miss it. Hey, what the croc, Beachy Keen. Does it, Caroline? Dean Koontz has been writing about this. Well, I know about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, there are some scientists that predicted these solar flares were going to come and, mess everything up. But, and if you think about it, they've really been pushing a cashless society. It's a little scary. Hey, Crime Brulee, it's a little scary. Anybody else like considering running and grabbing your whopping $5 out of the bank? Hey, Revivals, good to see you. Your poetry cracks me up in a good way, not an insulting way. Hey, Joe Madre, T Bell. My Lily funeral's this Thursday. Oh, I'm sending you hugs, and I couldn't fathom what you're going through. Couldn't even fathom. You haven't heard any of this? Hmm. Around Oklahoma, some business charge a percentage. Oh, absolutely. Spend cash. The new world order. Cashless society. Oh, I don't carry cash, just credit cards and my Mac. Elon has put the first brain chip in a human. Individual can now control a computer with just thinking about it. So I saw that. I saw the Reddit written by the supposed guy. I don't believe what was written, but hello. Ah! Hey, Winnie. Solar flares, another major eclipse in April, and 13 years, 17 years. Yeah, the cicadas are coming out apparently like, and drones. I only use cash. Lily White, good morning. Good morning. Ballerina. Huh. If that's what you want to call it. Yeah, keep your 100K in the system. It's a good place for it. That's actually part of, I don't know if anybody's following the trial that's involving the woman that wants to put, um, give me one second. Okay, sorry, I had it. Fonnie Willis, and part of her thing is saying that, in the black culture, they don't keep a lot of money in banks. And that's like part of her argument going on during all that. I don't know if you guys watched it. I don't know. I won't get into the politics of it and everything, but it's a very interesting hearing going on. Hey, Jet, have a good day at work. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Blanket hello to all. What a shit show out there. Stay safe, my friend. The cicadas really concern me. They are so loud. Oh my gosh. It's going to be like the movie Birds, but with cicadas. Right? That I was thinking the same thing, Killshot. Like, what am I going to go run? My negative $1.39 from the bank? They can keep mine. 22 months pristine. That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, somebody was saying that my top mods. This may come as a shock to some of you, but I have mods that I've never spoken with. And that, I mean, that's true. And so this whole idea of like everybody's being like all in bed with mods and mods are all in bed together, that's not necessarily true. Around the backyard, under the mattress, what about the cabin in the woods? It's killing me. I bet you it is. I bet you it is. Someone gave that J for A 2199 Saturday for covering Elijah. Really? So $400 super chat. Do you know how much YouTube takes of that? That's the only downfall to super chats is YouTube takes such a heavy percentage. I have cards, but always have some cash in my purse. You know what I think is even more despicable? When you put that baby boy's face on a thumbnail and you put his name in a title and you don't discuss him one time. I think that's more despicable than somebody paying somebody $400 to speak on him. I mean, that's truly despicable. Hey, Moi. Closely and her lover are lying like a rug. See? I like you, Jason. It's been 24. I should have got. That's true. From the beginning. I'm a mod to a channel for about a year now, and I've never talked with the person. That's how it should be. Right. Who are the bottom mods? I don't know. You have to ask my stalkers. Maybe they can tell you. Top mods and tattoos shows up. She knows when to come. Hey, Rue. I absolutely love your avatar. It pissed me right off too, Lucy. But you know what else I've noticed? I don't know if anybody else has noticed this. There are some people out here that are literally begging for your attention. And it leaves me stuck at a spot. Like, I would love to defend myself and, you know, dispute the things. But at the same time, I know without a doubt this person wants me to do that. Like, I don't understand it. I could never be so pitiful, but it's the way it is. Like, some people beg for your attention. Oh, kids' playroom. Shocker, they trashed it. I'm not surprised. Hey, Grandma Sherry, good morning. That sounds fun, kill shot. Kidding. Your comments were from the heart. I got you. I could too. I could believe me. I could, Lucy. I know. I know, Mrs. Peacock. Especially when they take one thing, lie about it to justify their next five things, and they don't stop, and they haven't stopped, and they won't stop. I'm gonna keep with the mind state that people will see for what it is, and there's nothing I can do to, in the meantime, they might believe it, but hey, Still City, Always poking, hoping for a reaction. Just give them content, unfortunately. Yeah. Is this the set seesaw time stream? Because I can come back when I'm 18. Now, you know my dumb ass don't know what the hell you're saying, Mel Mel. Don't play with me like that, girl. Don't play with me. That's what they want. They need you to respond. Yeah, yeah. It is, Jason. It is. It is. And then when you respond, they're a victim. And it's like, well, wait, I'm responding. I'm not starting it. I'm responding. But, you know, oh, sexy. Okay. I thought you're trying to embarrass your girl over here, Mama. I was like, we can't be doing that. Don't be using semi big words on me. Jameson knows. Don't they realize that your subs are sick of their lies manipulation? No, you know why, Crime Relay? Because their lies and manipulation gets their subs to super chat and fund them. You know, you poor thing. Oh my goodness. Please let me help you. You should go legal. Yeah, please go legal. I'd love for you to not be able to say my name. Come to victim. They do, Jason. It's tizzy because you got your backup monetized. Is that what it is? I know they were trying to use my name to get theirs monetized, but I mean, I could point out the hypocrisy, the stupidity, the lies, the manipulation, but where does it get me? You know? Courtesy wrenches are the best, and meaning is trusted on friends. Never accept that mark of that privilege. It's a gift. It is a gift. It's a level of trust for sure. Hey, Lindsay. Good morning, Just Jake. Yes, please do, Rowdy. Hey, Pickle Lover. Yeah, my new favorite word. I was stumped for a minute. So I wasn't the only one. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Say my name, so I can cry and blame you. Good morning, Jess and everyone. People tell so many lies that they pile up and believe their own lies. It's a pattern. Typical trolls. It is, Penny. It is. Alicia, good morning. Community post the other night that was pathetic. You seen it, the kill shot? It was beyond pathetic, especially because she lied. I don't care how many delusional ones you get dropped in your chat. You can't. The timestamp's there. The proof is there. Like, just stop. Just leave me alone. If I'm such a bad guy and you're so victimized by me, then leave me alone. Good morning, Jennifer. Me, Val. Hey, everyone. Sorry I can't chat, but I'm here. Woohoo! Granny is live. Thank you, Ninja. The voice of an angel. I'm telling you, my singing is top par. Don't get me started on my rapping. I can't either. Cray. Yeah. Keep up with them, and they're too dumb to realize. Yeah. Like denying speaking my kids by name, even with timestamps dropped in the comment section. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm the one doing all the things. Whatever. Everybody needs a reason. Everybody needs, some people claim Jesus is the reason, but we know that ain't true. Everyone had a wrench. I hate that Go Bulldogs. You know why? One, because it makes me feel uncomfortable chatting. But two, it's just weird to me. There's just not enough of me, Joe Madre, It all freaks me out if I'm honest. Yeah. Flings like cross between baby Jesus and Fergie. Is that what it is? I'm going to go ahead and take that as a compliment. When your top people in inner circle say they want content to move on and you don't listen, that tells us everything we already knew. Yeah, but then you get the few delusional people, like one person was like, how about you stop watching each other? She pays me to watch me and she'll make reasons. And listen, I'm not giving her what she wants right now. She's going to have to find another way. I'm just done. You can find another way. Crabs in a bucket mentality is sad, always trying to pull someone else down. Meanwhile, everyone stays down. It's a wild dynamic. None yet. It is. They're doing great, Penny. Thank you for asking. Everyone a wrench, but now if you just say hi, they block you. Narcissist by some sub who jumped on a panel. Now it's just my opinion, but thinking I need to jump on a panel is a little bit more narcissistic than not. Thinking I need to jump on a panel, like you need to answer to these people. You need to explain yourself. The fuck out of here. All the favorite have a wrench on the channel. It stops me posting. Yes, and yes. So over the weekend, there was a slew, and I mean a slew of doxing going on. And see, I don't know if I have to change my topic or not, because I'll be honest, I'm conflicted on giving the response they want or Good morning, Kathy. Hey, Mark. Anywhere that everyone is wrenched. New account still has me blocked from my allegedly days. There you go, new account. Maybe you can unblock. She used you as a random example. I can't remember exactly, but let's say I'm Granny's watching. I'm XYZ. You live rent free, baby. Yeah, it's always like that. Say something controversial so us subs can put rats in the chat. I got you. I got you. Just be free. Just be free. Tonky is you. Hey, London girl. My daughter has gone to London on a field trip. Wow, I bought her a pop up bucket for if she feels sick. We'll have to bring it on the bus. You're going to need it here. You're going to need it here. I would just carry on growing your awesome channel. Thank you. I just, it sucks when you know these people are lying. You can just, without a doubt, prove it. And it's like, but what's the point? Because then they go live and they cry and they lie and they twist things. And suddenly, you're the big bad guy and they're the victim. It just, you can't win. You can't win with people that need that um, pitiful, weak, help me attitude. Go ahead. But don't do it. Don't do it with a missing baby's photo. Don't do it. That's my rant for today. So, oh, and another thing, check this out, right? So there was a comment left by somebody. I won't say who. Not going to say who. But they claim that I am trying to enter the anti-tragedy pimp and true crime community. Let me show you guys something. 2 years ago, Heels on the Ground has been stomping all over Summer Wells town, causing havoc and harassing neighbors. Let's check out what they've been up to and how it helps Summer Wells. 2 years ago, I was calling out tragedy pimps. I'm sorry you were busy being one, but I was calling them out 2 years ago. So this idea that I'm trying to enter the anti-tragedy pimp, no, no, yeah, no, been there. Um, so that's 2 years ago. Heels on the ground. And then this idea that I'm trying to enter the true crime community. Again, 2 years ago, 11 months ago. Yeah. 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 So
Hello.
you can see right there when the truth's revealed and mask removed. Chandler Halderson. I did Chris. Well, I did a lot. So don't. I mean, stop. Stop. I can't stand it. Anytime you do anything, you're trying to do something. When you made that first stream with Center, that wasn't about QB. You were just trying to get in with QB. What the fuck? What? When you made that first stream with Center, that wasn't about QB. You were trying to get in with QB. Listen, I've been around a very fucking long time. Well, there is apparently the good Nunya, the same person that calls out tragedy pimps while being one. But I digress. I hear all these stupid things and I'm like, are you serious? Like delusional, serious? This idea that go look at my content. Don't stop it. Hey Beats, you have your own thing going on. Haters gonna hate. Your chat is fun, which most chats are not, and you have to censor yourself or get yelled at. Nobody wants to get in. Well, I don't bother. Like I don't pay mind to. These people come up with these stupid ass reasons. And you know what I always think? Those who make those type of claims are just spouting out what they're actually doing. I've never seen somebody try harder to get in and fit in with the crowd than a person that claims that of me. Well, look at this. Spine implants worth over 100,000 stolen from car in Center City, Philadelphia. What? Why is a car having 26 spine implants? in it. What is that? The medical implants were valued at more than 100,000. Okay. I never seen such. When it made up crap about Dee's coming for her when it wasn't about her at all, even saying Dee said only creators should be allowed on panels, not subs. None of that was ever said. Well, Genevieve, we've witnessed this enough. Nobody even mentioned her name. Her name wasn't mentioned. Um, the fuck? Yeah, I mean, you get tired of it. And then, pointing me out as being in the chat. There were several people in the chat, not just me. That is weird, isn't it? Spine implants sounds terrifying. I wouldn't even know what that looks like. Let's see something. Very weird. Spine implants worth over 100,000 stolen from car in Center City. I I don't know. Why does somebody have 26 spine implants just in their car? I don't know. I've never even heard of it. That's new to me. I've had lots of subs on my panel. Why would I say that? Well, how about the fact that Katie made a joke that she needs to be paid overtime? I don't know, church. I don't know. Jesus don't like lies. I'll tell you that. You spine implant salesman. Got it. Very smart, Joe Madre, an unhoused person. That makes sense. I slandered the hell out of you. You know why she doesn't like these all of a sudden, Genevieve? Because she's trying to get in. I told you they project. Hey, Copa. I told you they project. What's baffling is these had defended her very recently. I know. I made a video on it. And then she called these two-faced. Why? I don't know. I did you see the video, guys? You're gonna make me do what I don't want to do. Oh, good Lord, Mark. That must be awesome for you. Hear all that. People are gonna believe what they want instead of find out truth anyway. I know. I know. So she watched some of it too, and it was obvious she didn't watch any. And the little she did, she twisted nothing you ever said. Right, that's what she does. Projection. That's what she does. I really don't want to give her the attention she's looking for. But if you guys want some proof and truth, you can go check out my community post. Yeah. So speaking of, people going after children and exactly, thank you, Presley. That's all it is. Well, what was ironic about it? Listen, I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, what was ironic about it? Is that everything she said in response to D stream, she did the night before to Betty, right? And it's like, I don't even think she realizes the way she contradicts herself. And again, if you have to do a stream proclaiming you're not a tragedy pimp, and then 2, 3 days later, you use a missing little boy's photo and his name, and you address nothing of the case, yeah, whatever. So lies, and people just take her word for it. Yes. People were even on some of these thinking she said any of what BJ said she said. Mm. Well, how about the fact that she claims that I'm suddenly trying to join the uh anti tragedy pimps and true crime community. And again, I already showed you 2 years ago I was calling all that out. 2 years ago I was doing all of that. There ain't no trying to do nothing. I still have nothing bad to say about her. Oh, Deets, you're lying. I don't know why the lies. Are people telling her stuff said listen my stream? No, this is what she does. She's really good at it. It will drive you crazy. So pay it no mind, Deets. She's done it to me for years now. But this idea that I attack her children and children. Who wants to guess who has two mods that spent the weekend doxing children, family members, phone numbers, addresses? Hey, Betty. I am revival, and this is why. That's right, Mark. Somebody better tell them. Hey, how have you been? It has been a minute. Oh, it's good to see you. Hey, Titanium. You have no idea whose mods were doing it. Okay, so let me show you guys a little something. We ain't gonna keep being. Oh my gosh, look at this. I had no idea. So just Peachy. Look, where'd you go? Just Peachy's here. Lovely. Look at how many people. But yes, Granny's just now trying to join that community. Look at yous all. Hello. Huh. That's funny. Okay. On these streets, you could pass gas, and by the end of the day, you crapped your pants. That's facts. That is so true. Virtual popsicles. I bet you give the bottle mods the orange popsicles, don't you? Don't you? Were you at the beach all weekend? That's so nice. Okay. So, it's kind of like addressing this. It's kind of addressing things I don't want to address. Oh, well, she's going to respond. So good on you. So, I've had this happen to me too. Similar people. So here you have. So they just fully doxed my daughter on that live. Angela and TT are sending people to a stream where they just fully doxed my child, complete with her picture, name, birthday, and all. There's a lot of doxing going on. Unfair. What's a bomb pop? Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning, NC. Country girl. Morning. I'm a bit behind the stream. I've stopped commenting on most chats because all the stupid doxing. I wish people would just grow up. Yeah. It is disgusting. Absolutely. Up, Deets. Somebody's going to clip that and call you a liar because Grandma Sherry says she never got her popsicle. You must be the bottom mod. Oh, those ones. I can't stand them. Oh. Oh, they make a soda that tastes like that. Oh my gosh, you guys think they're the best? I have. I just didn't know what it just didn't cross my mind. Let them do me, Granny, because I don't give an F. Yeah. You guys like the bomb pops? I don't like them. The best ones are the ones that have the cream filling. They're the best popsicles out there. Hey, Kathy. Oh, you didn't get paid either? We got Choco Tacos. I don't know. They're calling your bluff out. I found that to be hysterical, though, when somebody commented. I got to play it. I got to play it. Because if you guys didn't see it, you got to see it. It was hysterical. All right. Just the one part was hysterical. We were dying about it. She never said Granny's watch his name last night when talking about these 8-hour stream.
For hours on end, but here she is going on 8 hours. Just saying. Do you guys remember me saying that? I just need to know. Drop a one in chat if anybody remembers me saying that.
I didn't say anything about you being online or your parenting, nor did I speak on these parenting. How many of you think when you first off, I didn't speak on your parenting either. How many of you think when you commentate on how long somebody's online, all right, let's just carry on a little bit.
That last night. Okay, because the reason that I asked that is because
she goes,
that's what started.
We aren't the same, Grandma. I don't speak on people's personal lives like you do. I can pull a Brittany and say, how many of you heard Brittany literally discuss my child by name? By name. You don't speak on people's personal lives. Man, I could blow this out the water, but we're just gonna go forward because I'm not gonna play this little fucking bullshit game with her. I recall seeing a comment for Brittany saying I need to get laid. Weird. You don't speak on people's personal lives. Okay. Anyway, it goes on.
Okay. And of course, GW.
And then it says, even in her private conversations that have been leaked, proves that she's trying to find out everything she can. Why, Granny? Bullshit. Show those private messages where it shows that I ever asked anything about your personal life.
Doing what GW does, took something that I said.
I want you all to know that this was titled A Missing Little Boy, and he was the thumbnail.
GW completely twisted my words.
My boys aren't babies like you try so hard to make people believe. They are 9 and 10. Okay, but they uploaded a video to the internet, right? They need supervision, right?
And lied. She completely lied, twisted my words, added things to what I said. She inserted herself because I didn't even mention GW when I said that. You guys know I didn't. That breaks me. Mary says it's extremely ironic when they have panels and chats about you asking for money, and then Dinks has a mod currently asking for overtime pay because the stream is at 8 hours. I want to point something else on that back too, Mary Smith. Bam is all I gotta say.
Bam. Bam, you better pay those mods. She said bam. It's extremely ironic when they have panels and chats about you asking for money, and the chat in the panel was never about her. That's the best part. And then Dees has a mod currently asked for overtime pay because the stream was at 8 hours. Sarcasm, anybody? She said, bam, like she got him.
Not only are they going overtime into 8 hours of a stream, they also, some of the people, Granny's watching, for example. Granny's watching, for example.
I thought you didn't mention me. You know what I mean? Nicole B. Nicole B. All right, let's just carry it on. But I found that to be hysterical that they thought that was like an honest thing. Like Nicole B's like, pay me my money.
And other people got over there talk shit about how long some of us streamed, talking about I'm on panel or I'm on YouTube for 8 and 12 hours a day. Well, bam, there you go. You've been on panel for 8. It's hypocritical to say for 8.
1 8-hour live does not even begin to compare. Yep. All right. So I just wanted to point out how hysterical that was with the bam, got him. She wants overtime pay. Right. She's the one always calling them babies. You're right. It wasn't about, my comment was, don't worry about what time I spend online. That's what my comment was. My comment was in response. But, apparently, poor her, and I'm just so cruel to her, and I don't stop, and I don't leave her alone, and I don't da-da-da. I wasn't even on the panel, Dees. I know. What's funny is, was this right? That's a good question, True Taxi. You want to know what I did on my second stream ever? A commenter came in my chat, and the commenter was an enemy of Brittany's best friend, Melissa, at the time. And they barbaited they just all came into my chat, and was this whole big thing. And Brittany's friend at the time apparently logged off for a couple days. People couldn't get a hold of her. And Brittany said to me that if that girl self-harmed, it would be on me. And this is all because somebody came in my chat. True believe how she fools her people. They have no idea she spends all her time in crime chats and panels trashing Jess. Yeah, that's why we're just going to have to put it all out. They were comparing their daily long streams to Dee's one long stream. Yes. And despite the fact that Dee stated several times throughout her stream that this stream is not about one particular creator took it too hard. So that tells you everything you need to know. Guilty conscience. Guilty conscience. Saying the panel guest on Dees is a mean girl clique, Mean Girls, that didn't say a word about her. Which panel guest? Because Alex Erickson went on there. Which panel guest? Yeah, I broke girl code. Hey, Life's a Dance. Good morning. She is Joe Madre, and it's one of the biggest gaslighting situations I've ever gone through. It's infuriating. I literally have everything. I have everything to back it up, going back to over 2 years, but it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And she mentions me everywhere. She's on every anti-panel about me. Then she goes back to her channel and says, y'all, I don't even mention this girl. I can't anymore. I can't do it. There was one poll question that was about someone specific, and I say exactly who that was and the situation it was in reference to. Was it her? Because despite her claiming I was there for 8 hours, I was in and out. She went on panel for hours, 2 different times, trashing Jess and even trying to mock her accent. Right. Right. I can't, AT. I can't. She just did a stream on her backup channel all about me. Like, what? But yes, you're a victim of mine. I won't leave you alone, you poor thing. Me acknowledging how proud I am of myself as a mother is not going at you. I mean, read my community post, read it again and read it slowly. This is talking on me as a mother. Things say and how long her stream was, and I was in it. Now, the fact that BJ is online from sun up to sundown, many times going live twice in one day, yet finds the audacity judging others, hysterical. Neither Dees nor I have young children that need our steady supervision. That's not speaking about her. That's just in general. We don't have young kids. We can spend all our time doing whatever we want to do. While I was in Dee's stream, I also cooked dinner and took my son to Target to buy Mr. Beast chocolate bars. What did you do all day yesterday, BJ? You sat on YouTube like you do daily. I mean, if you felt this was whatever, I just can't fucking do it. I can't. I'm so tired of the gaslight in there. She was talking about Tracy. Yeah. Listen, do you notice that all of a sudden, since trying to get in with a particular crowd that spent over a year calling her out as a tragedy pimp, she suddenly takes issues with the same people they have issues with? Suddenly she's going at Deets, she's going at Jones, and she's going at Chasen. Come on, get a grip. Talking about trying to be a pick me fit in. Yeah, Tracy, you're a mean girl. Hey, Sinner. Well, I'll tell you what, Gary. Yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I know it's really hard because I want to respond so badly, but that's all I'm going to give her today because I'm going to do an entire personal call out for that. I'm done. I'm going to highlight, show it all, and be done with it. Wash my hands of it. Not doing it. We'll sit here and say you haven't spoken about my personal life, my children. You literally stated my children by name and highlighted comments questioning. Yeah, no, don't you dare. She's beyond fueled with hate. What's crazy though, Crime Brulee, she even tried saying something else about I burn every bridge in my community. Do you know how many creators from my original community I'm still friendly with? I've always did different things. I've done true crime. I've done calling out tragedy pimps. I did the drama. I've always been an arraignment. You're the one that claims to be a strictly true crime channel, but you spend so much time in crime that you're late to your own streams and or canceling them. I think some people deflect what they are feeling or doing on others. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening in New Jersey, Robin. Oh, Granny's trying to get into the anti-tragedy pimp community. I've been calling them out for years. Years. What do you mean? You think the ones that expose the tragedy pimps will call her out for using a missing kid's picture and hashtagging their name and making it the title and then talking about drama? You think? I know, church. I know. I am, Jason, because I am so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. It's like I am so tired of the poking, and when they do get a response, whatever it may be, they're suddenly victims. This idea that I'm the one out here that is attacking and doxing and doing all these things. No, her moderators are. Her moderators are. Hey, Narcos Clips. There was a full-out dox war over the weekend. Exactly, Tattoos. I went up and defended her one time. Like, get the hell out of here. Anyway, I just can't. All the shit talk she did on them and, how her ex-mods left her because Queen Bee brainwashed them. And now she really thinks she's part of the cool club. And listen, if the only way you can fit in at a table is to attack the same people they're attacking, that's pathetic. Pathetic. Don't cry when it comes back to you. You want to start with these, you want to start with chasing, you want to start with Jonesy, you want to continue with me. Don't act like a victim when it comes back. Right. Who's out here gatekeeping on Copa? I've always been intertwined. Since day one, more than any other creator in Krama. I've been with Jess since day one and a lot more people as well. When Petra came over and said that during my stream, most of the people in chat didn't even know who Brett was. I wasn't talking about her. The stream wasn't about her. It's just a fact. Fact. But unfortunately, Deets, because you were kicked out of where she wants to be part of, right? I mean, you weren't literally kicked out. You get what I'm saying. Now she has to come at you. Good morning, Candace. I watched a cat have kittens on TikTok and also learned some stuff about snakes. My biggest fear. I stayed very busy. It sounds very busy. Crime brulee. I took for Sunday family time. We went to Outback. Worst experience ever. Horrible place. Deets on the motherfucking streets. Deets had some solid conversation going on. It was a very good stream. It was very informative. Guilty conscious. Right. No names were mentioned. Several times it was stated. You know what it was? It was that she saw me in there. She saw Alex Erickson in there. She saw Melissa Jade in there. And right away, she gets all, you know. And while talking shit, I didn't have to grow my channel off the tragedy of missing children. Okay? All right? I grew my... Oh, Jinx, what the crock. Hey, Laura. I say anyone who wants to ride out with BJ and Voices can go for it. Good luck to you. I can't wait till that fallout. It was horrible. Ugh. I had to wait forever for the food. Waitress left mid, service. Never. It was just horrible. I know. My daughter, Lady Truism. She doesn't get to pick from here on out. Yeah. Yeah, including mine. There's no excuse to keep going at mine and then cry it's being done to you. It's just not happening. But that makes people pick her or her assigned enemy she chose for that week, and she still supports Voices, but you and Dees are evil. Right. Yeah, we're evil. We are so evil. Meanwhile, she's sitting with real lifers, doctors, and trying to claim that's what I do. I've never done that. And if you want to refer to private messages, Brittany, I got plenty to show. Plenty to show of yours. You really want to try to use private messages as a reference? Oh, makes me sick. Oh, of course, Ma. That little troublemaker, because I wouldn't give her my personal phone number or let her be in my private Discord. Tragedy, no one would answer questions, so I said, drop in cash links before you even mention a victim's name, and chat went off on me. The chat went off over there. I believe it, because that's what she does. I believe it. Oh, well. And I can, crime brulee. I can very easily, but I know, like I said, she wants to be a victim of mine. It's bizarre. I think first off, the only reason she got back in with the people, see, this is what she does. And then I'm moving on from the topic. This is what she does. The same thing she's doing to Deets right now is what she did to me. There was a group of people, TT, Angela, all of those people who did not like Brittany. They didn't like her. They said that she was a dry beggar. She was speculation channel at best, whatever. They were calling her out. They had a fallout with me, started attacking me. Brittany went from messaging me and consoling me and talking with me on the phone to joining them. That was her way back into that group and spare herself from being their topic, was to join them. What is she doing now? You got the Hive and all the people over there that called Brittany a tragedy pimp and everything. They have a fallout with Deets. She starts going at Deets to get in with them. That's what she does. Right. Do some self-reflection. It was explained that Brittany has a routine she does every night. I didn't say names specific. I was speaking in general. Oh, whatever. Over it. Hey, Auntie. She is. She's scared of her. She's scared of Queen. So she's going to do anything to kiss their asses. Like after 2 years of crying about her ex mods, suddenly she regrets how she handled things with them. Yeah? You want to see how she really feels about you? Because they're Queen's mods. Thing they don't like, they will go after you and label you a granny's watching troll. It's kind of amusing because every single comment you try to leave is deleted for you even hit send. I say make them work for their rent. Laugh aloud. All right, now moving on with the topic because I'm not giving her what she's going to do 5 fucking crying streams about this later. I can't do it. And who remembers when I said, if you don't mention my name, I won't mention yours? She agreed, and then the very next day was back at it. Just stop. I remember she was arguing with one lady, Kat, can't remember what channel name. It was just sad that Deece even said, like, and I like Brittany, so I don't want any bad comments about her. And meanwhile, Brittany's over there like, and Deece is such a two-faced, Between you and Laura, those bees getting all the coverage. I'm not speaking about the Hive. I'm speaking of Brittany. This has nothing to do with them. Nope. Anyway, I'm just warning her, Connie. Yeah. I know, Blue Petunia. We all try. Don't know BJ Snowfly with GW overnight flip flop. Pretty much. We've always had a hostile. I'll never forget when she was on a private phone call that I was on with another creator. I didn't realize she was on it. And I even told her then, I never want anything to do with you. Like, I don't like you. I just don't like you. I'm allowed to not like you. But the idea that you can go and, saying like you get little pieces. Yeah, well, it only takes so many little pieces to put together a puzzle. And everybody knows damn well if it was me that had that much going on in my background, there would be people talking about it and calling it out. This has gone on for years now. This idea that nobody, can speak on the obvious is infuriating. Let me take a poll. I'll ask you all this. Let me ask you all this. Let me pause myself. Da, da, da. Oh, so the other thing, y'all, I don't watch her. Look, I get clips a little bit later. Y'all, when I looked over there a little bit later, you're subscribed. Y'all, I'm a member because she speaks about my kids. Well, which one is it? Which one is it? Hey, OG. I can't. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Within the same breath, Brian. I mean, seriously, within the same breath. This is going to be really hard to kind of move on with it. So Ryan, I don't even do members only because I know they're spying. Like, how stupid do you have to be? I got to move on with the content now, Linda. That's enough about her. We don't need another week's worth of I'm Granny's victim going on. We don't need it. I'm so tired of being people's bad guys and their pretend fucking stories. Meanwhile, they ignore things like the fact that 2 of your mods are literally doxing somebody's entire life. They ignore the fact that your big panel guest, your BFF, is a real life going piece of shit. But point all your fingers over here. So speaking of which, a lot of you saw, a lot of you did not, the doxing war that took place this weekend. And I found it ironic that somebody literally said, everybody's okay with this? Everybody's okay with this? What, the same thing you've done to many other people? Because you've literally done the same thing to many other people. If you go after people's family members, children, their real lives, well then, yeah, nobody's going to blink an eye when it happens back to you. The other day, and she had part of a stream about me, like, I care what she says when I receipts prove what I said was true. So she's even going at subscribers now? Wow. Might be my generation. Might be. Let's see. What's the poll say? There's a difference. So far, we got there's a difference. Okay. Just making sure. Other day, saw somebody call her out in the chat saying to unsubscribe to you. And she said, how do you know I'm subscribed? Well, BJ, because you literally say you pay for a membership. Sorry, but if I were her for... She says she doesn't watch, but when called out on buying her membership, she says, of course I do. GW is dangerous. I have to watch her. I'm fucking dangerous. I'm dangerous. Not your mods that are literally doxing people's entire lives. No, yeah, I'm dangerous. Okay. Okay. You were a mod for a year and a half. Wow. So you're one of those mods that just won't leave her alone, right? Poor thing. You left for no reason whatsoever. Now you just won't leave her alone. I know. I know. You can still go to Crime and Chat. Stop talking about Jessica. Well, you can't. Fuck happened to the what's CS? That's right, Mel. Oh, you guys saw them. Yeah, I know, Ronnie. Big bad wolf I am. I might be louder and more abrasive, but I'm not, you know. Oh, new account. She wanted my personal phone number. She wanted to be in my personal little Discord. I didn't want her in there. So she ran and started running her mouth. But touche, I was warned. Can't keep my name out of his mouth. Oh, is that a man? Mrs. Arnold, you've experienced it. It won't stop. We tried multiple times. Yeah. Yeah. So have I. For years now. Mrs. Arnold, for years now. Cease for the bullshit you pulled on me. Quit talking shit on me because I don't talk about you nor care about you. You pissed me the F off, bitch. Shay Benet. Well, good morning to you as well. She needs to watch her and pay for a membership to protect herself. So you pay me. Okay. Okay. Whatever, you fucking liar. She did, Joe Madre. She wanted more than to be my personal, I know, Catherine. I'm just glad you've seen it. I get it, girl. I've been there. I have been there. I get it. Yes, Mrs. Arnold was a big supporter of Brittany's. She sure was. Maybe if you could be interested, Mrs. Arnold, a few others that have experience with her. Some of you guys have emailed me. Maybe we can do a stream, like this one that was similarly held about me that Brittany canceled her true crime to be at. Maybe we could do one of those and just put it out there and just end it for good. Like, just be done. Just be done. Better than on her own channel. But then when I went to her, right, of course. And to see BJ just have no issue with losing Miss Arnold spoke volumes. Yeah, well. Shaman A came in ready to fight. I don't even know what that's all about. Probably around the same time that she called out her loudmouth, disgusting moderator as being a grifter. Sassy, remember that? That whole Discord thing that went down? They kicked her out of Discord, de-wrenched her, says she lied about being hit by the tornado. That's right, Jason. We ride like that. You're good at drinking that Kool-Aid, my friend. My harasser is a mod of hers or a fan of hers. Fucking weird. Yeah, I get one that similarly used to be a mod of mine, supporter of my channel. They message me every now and then they turn around and hand my messages over and act like I'm bothering them. Waiting on my pay. Huh. She gets away with acting like a victim on her channel. You guys aren't helping me do this. You guys aren't helping me move on. It's going to be another week of, y'all, Granny just won't leave me alone. I can't. I'm so done bringing in her being her few bringer. I'm done with it. A traitor. You're two-faced, you're a traitor. Are you also attacking her family? I'm telling you, I'm done. If I had the type of shit go down with my children that she has, you mean to tell me there wouldn't be fucking video after video calling me out? Of course there would be. This goes all the way back 2 years ago. And I got the clip. She's not responding. She's instigating. I'm responding. She's instigating. Listen, I'm going to end the stream. If we got to move the topic on because I'm not giving her what she wants. She needs this. The only way some of her mods even show up to her streams is if Granny is the fucking content. She needs it. Thank you, Jameson. I'm tired of them being granny trolls, though. I am tired of that. You have several communities that dislike you. Several. It is not just me. You've lost several people throughout several communities. Not everybody who disagrees is even a troll, especially not a granny troll. And I certainly am not the troll. Ain't that the fact, Jet? Ain't that the fact? We'd never hear the end of it. Or if my child was in the background calling me out, I try to think of what I've done and what I can do to do better. And the child says, no, you don't. Well, and what's funny, Megan, is she made an entire video proving what a great mother I am. What a great mother I am. No, she wrenched her instead, Megan. Wrenched her instead. How about when she's sitting on a fucking panel as Voices makes up the sickest allegation that any woman could, that any person could. It takes a very corrupt person to even understand, or I mean, to come up with something like that. But that's okay, right? That's not speaking of my personal life. Or when you're sitting there encouraging her as she's saying she's going to contact the IRS on me, because an allegation as somebody is doing something like that in bed with a child isn't an endangered allegation. Fucking tired of it. Right, I know, Blue Petunia, but it's me, and I won't leave her alone, and poor her, and why won't I just leave her alone? Fuck, man. But of course, like no biggie, of course. It gets you so angry to the point that you either want to do what you've been accused of doing and just say it all, or you literally just want to fucking cry. That's what it does. Because you get so tired of being gaslit that you are the problem. You get so tired of being told that you're doing something you're not. You get so tired of somebody poking, and then turning around and crying victim when you fucking look their way. You get sick of it. Telling me I need to go get dick. Yeah, that's a sweet Christian woman for you. Tired of it. I was watching that. Who just wrote that about Timothy? Yes, Reese Cup. I was watching that before I went live. I might just have to go back to it because I'm going to end up saying some shit I regret. I will say Robbie did recently email me and apologize for that. Catch me if you can. But all of a sudden, there she is in these chats, right? All of a sudden, there she is supporting these people. All of a sudden, she's back to being BFFs with the same people she came to me crying for protection from. But I'm such a bad guy. That was very kind to apologize. Let me play that for all of you before I say some shit I'm going to regret because I'm done. I'm tired. I am tired. Have any of you ever been at that place? It's political. The Wandering Sub. Seriously, amen to that. But how do you get to sit next to somebody like that, Anti-Side-Eye, and then pretend that you're a victim of anything? How? Do you know how fucking good I was to her? I still never put out any of the personal shit you told me. What you want to say, oh, you take pieces of what you hear while I'm live. You're live more time than you're not. And literally, as a true crime creator, everybody knows you take pieces to put together a puzzle. Plus, I got the private conversations that many have experienced as well to come to an opinion on parenting, not kids, parenting. Such a difference. Hey, Summy. So let's go through and see where I got my apology. Because I am not going to be the reason somebody gets all their little pitiful fucking super chats and da-da-da. Their little Roblox fix. I'm not going to be the reason. Not today. Not today. I don't even have a timestamp. We do. I actually have some sitting right behind me. She used her kids for money. They're essentially community kids, which says she supplies everything her kids need. No. No. Well, she's the one that's always saying my babies, but yeah. Then to say that was 2 years ago, 6 months ago, I apologized or took accountability, so get over it. Nope, never. To me? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm definitely not eating any right now. I know, Ronnie. Isn't that the truth? How many times I've apologized, and I know. Not only an apology, but like have changed my behaviors because I could be everything they accuse me of being. Let me tell you, it feel great. And then what happens then? What happens if you finally do what you've been accused of doing without doing? Then what do they cry about? Are they going to cry that you've done it? Well, you've been claiming I've done it. So what's the difference now? You know what I mean? I'm just speaking into the void here because that's really what it comes down to. On a panel about what she has said, but when you do, it's not good enough. Oh, I know. I know. She denies that it happened, Genevieve. She denies that it fucking happened. Hey, Blissful. Hey, Solo. Denies that it happens, despite it being right there. We have not spoken about her at all. And BJ gets on these panels and starts saying shit about you. I know, but it doesn't matter because she'll still go and cry and convince people that it's me, and I won't leave her alone. No, Genevieve. I'm still there. She's saying I'm trying to come out of the crime community into the true crime and anti-tragedy pen. Now you're the one that suddenly moderated people in the trauma community that literally do docs. Literally do docs. It does. Mrs. Arnold, you've noticed that, right? I got to delete your comment, Julia, because, well, they'll be like, Granny killed it. I'm glad you've noticed that, especially as an ex-mod of hers, because it does. It gets to you. It gets to you when you're like, what the fuck? This person doesn't stop coming at me from different chats to different comments to different panels. And then she goes back to her channel and says how she doesn't even talk about me. And I just won't leave her alone. And it just, it's fucking infuriating. And you know what's even more wild about it? I don't know, for her to say that I tried to get her personal business. No, you made your personal business YouTube's business when you allowed it. I don't even know what state she lives in. I don't know her children's names. I know far less about her than she does me. I mean, even the fact that she slipped up and said, oh, my 14-year-old. And then when people are like 14-year-olds, she's like, oh, yeah, Granny put all my personal business out there, y'all. What the fuck? What? It's frustrating to hear it happening. Thank you. Thank you. It just makes you feel so fucking gaslit. Listen, I'm not saying I'm innocent. I've talked my fair bit of shit. But my shit talk has been based on her as a parent. I mean, it was 2 years ago that we were on a panel. I have the stream. And you could hear the screaming and the crying. And she said she locked the door. And then when was confronted on it, she tried coming up with this whole story that they were outside playing and blah, blah, blah. It was midnight in the middle of December. Like, just stop it. If you don't want me to say these things and bring receipts to these things, then stop it. Leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me alone. And me too, pretty is. Come by my oceanfront property, right? Speak about her. If that does tell you something, nothing will. People will do that because they know what buttons to push. They do. Just like when they're over there doxing my family and attacking my kids and threatening my children and discussing my children, and then go back to her channel where she claims I'm doing all that to her. Look over my content and tell me where. Even in my members only, which I rarely do because they spy on me, tell me where this is taking place. I would love to know. And then I'll turn around and I'll show you all where it's taking place with her all week long till she finally goes back up on her panel and says, I just don't know why. I'm sick of it. October Shug, 2 years ago, it was told that she was behind the scenes telling people not to subscribe to me. She denied it. She denied it. I received the proof of it. I put it up on the screen. I mean, this has gone on for so long. And then you have these people that are tuning in to hear about a missing baby boy. And instead, they're hearing a bunch of lies. The amount of lies she said about these streams, the amount of lies she said about me, the lies. I know, asking how you all sleep at night, what the crock? Without their hands out, I'll tell you that much. Listen, y'all are going to get me in trouble. I should probably just go ahead and end this. We got Timothy Ferguson's trial today. Have you guys anybody follow that? DeClaire did apologize to me for saying that I whatchamacallit, sent him a photo. She is. That's exactly what she is. Just the background life's a dance, just the background noise, calling people women naughty names and men derogatory names. So because you're not that person anymore, that shows your growth. It just makes it hard. He was just sentenced. I know. That's what I was referring to. I couldn't believe that people were like, oh, well, he was abused too. You can tell he's not. No, he took great joy in it. I remember her promoting you. That I remember when your channel link disappeared, someone asked about you, and she was like, I did, Joe Madre. I did. Yeah, I don't know if I support her anymore. She's not the content I thought. She's not really relevant content, so I moved her link. You can do what you want. Oh my God. That's right. Remember that? There was a time where she turned on her camera to show a kitten. And I showed her on the camera, and she told everybody I was using her cam slip. And she had to have a moderator go up there and tell her, no, you turned your camera on. It wasn't a cam slip. I mean, this is a woman who was part of a channel called the Recliner Survivors. Let that sink in. And then message that woman that she survived to talk shit on me. She's been doing that forever, and now she added these to her list. Did just what he was told. No, I don't think he did what he was told. I think he took enjoyment in it. I think it was more, he worked. He was outside the house. He could have gotten help. She was booted from that, yeah. Paul's face, they said 30 to 100 years. I got to check it out. Yeah, take a stand and speak up against her moderators that are attacking people's children and doxing them. It ain't me. It is not me. I see, Ronnie. Then he tried saying he was just doing what he was told. Is that what that was? I just remember all of it. The lies were never ending. They don't end. Oh my God, they don't end. How about the fact that she tried saying, and I thought Granny was my friend, and then I showed she was talking shit about me behind my back and Tattoo's back. Oh, I was going to say something about that. I like the idea. She said she was late because her $200 headphones broke. Could afford $200 headphones. Part of some of the drama crap that I dealt with, but I'm done fighting the crazy. People expose themselves in time. Everybody's just out here buying everything for. Off the back of these tragedies. That's a tragedy, Pimp. No, Polish. They've all survived her now. Thank you, Winnie. I hope Winnie enjoys his bath and walk. I think so, too. I think Paul was used to getting out of things. How about after they, that whole thing with the video that was uploaded, she proceeded to say how each kid has this, and they have this, and they have this, they have everything they could want. But yet you're asking everybody to fucking give you $5 for Robux. Okay. Hey, sweet. You guys aren't helping me here. We're supposed to move this conversation along. I could do this all day. I'm so fed up. But that's what she wants. Sister sent a letter saying he was a big bully and always been mean to Tim. That boy went there looking so healthy. And the idea of how he... makes me sick. I bought her a computer and a whole setup because I wanted her to be successful on her channel by her own doing and hard work, but apparently she didn't use it much or appreciate it. Lord, bless it, bless it, bless it. Then you got the people behind the scenes she's asking money from. Let's look at the poll. You're right. And then I'll probably just go ahead and end this because I'm annoyed. But you know what, Shabane? I would love if you would perhaps coming up on panel with me one day. I mean, I would sincerely really appreciate it because the gaslighting, man. We're at 247 votes. 77% say yes, there's a difference. 23% says no. Here's my next question. The judge said he thought Paul may be worse than the mother. I thought he was too. Do you notice Paul kept mentioning how abusive his father was, and the abuse that he went through, and how bad it hurt him? But then he went and did the same thing. Oh, now her glasses broke. Wow. Pay my $200 tax return. Da da da. Oh my goodness. Of course, they're BJ trolls. I'm tired of getting the harassing emails and comments from BJ trolls. You never heard all that? It was horrible, Mel Mel. You got a lot of thanks for that, huh? The judge told him he was worse than his mama. I believe that. I believe that. I loved when the judge said to the mom, of course you didn't want him to pass on because you wanted to continue tormenting him. Disgusting Docsnet went on this weekend and had me clutching my non-existent pearls. And guess who? Oh, it's in his police interview. Guess who has those people as mods? The same person that claims I'm a danger and I'm attacking her family and I'm attacking her kids. And guess whose mods did full out dox wars this weekend? 7 streams of slanders, lies by her, all because she took a Beats live wrong. Familiar behavior. So I'm not the only one. I sincerely appreciate you, Shay Benet, coming in today, Mrs. Arnold, because the gaslighting is unbelievable. $30 to $100. He should never be out. I've been in once either channel last week. See my name in her chat, triggered her mod to freak out and accuse handful of others of being granny trolls. I heard that apparently granny's trolls and my trolls, and then you get people that come over that know nothing and say and fall for what she's saying. It's like, show me where I'm doing that. Show me where I'm the one doing this. Because I'm not. It's being done to me. Tell her what definition of gaslighting was. She does it so well. But somebody said to me how she acts like so unknowing. And I'm like, yeah, that's part of the gig. That is part of the absolute gig, is to pretend she doesn't realize what is happening. That's stupid, naive, innocent. I mean, I've proven time and time again that she's a liar. I've proven time and time again she's a snake. I've proven time and time again she's the one going at me. Very conniving. I'm going to send you an email, Shavenay, where kids were tagged and she did drama. My comments deleted. Oh, yeah, of course. 16 hours to change the title and remove the tag. It's called a tragedy pimp. When you put a baby's photo and his name and tag him and you spend more time discussing drama, you are drama. The same community she claims she's not. She is. She is well aware. Now she's going to have that infamous, I didn't want to talk about this, but I have to. That's why I can't fucking stand it, Jameson. It's exactly why I don't even want to address her. How many times I've literally said, don't speak on me, I won't speak on you. She can't help herself. They were literally accusing a totally random sub of being you. She had highlighted one of my comments on the screen and 3 mods lit up chat telling her not to show my comments. Wow. Fuck. I can't stand her. True colors always show through. Sadly, I'm a person who believes people easily. It worked against me way too many times. Well, it does suck, Leo. Maybe I should host her ex-mods on to do a Britney expose. No one talks Scotty or her family. She was absolutely lying about that. Well, no way, Jennifer. You've seen it. You finally seen it. Well, that's bullshit. We would beg her to not go live about you because she said she wanted to stop. She would fire up a live about you without telling us after saying she wanted help not to. It evokes a lot of pain in her. I feel like I lost my best friend and she didn't give two shits about me. That's what she did to me, Shay Benet, the same thing. She literally would call me on the phone, console me through what I was going through with the same people that she went through it with, would relate to me and tell me how she experienced it, and she knows what it's like and you're not crazy and what they're doing to you is so wrong and how they're such liars. And then next thing you know, she's over in their chest trashing me. Like, where, you know what I mean? This has gone on for years. This idea that I'm jealous of her, I won't leave her alone, I don't stop, I keep going after her, I'm such a big bad wolf. The same people that are now hyping her up that is true are the same people who have acknowledged that she has done this to me for years, literally years, the same thing over and over and over again. Poke, 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 and then claim she's innocent. I don't even talk about her, y'all. I don't even talk about her. All you do is talk about me. GW looked like it. I mean, get the fuck out of here. All she said. Yeah, all she said. That's all she said. How about saying, I don't have custody of my kids. I need to go get laid. I live with my parents. At least other people pay their bills. And there's always, and then I come back and I respond. First off, you don't know where I live. It's none of your business, but you live with your in-laws. Y'all, she's stalking me. Claiming I don't have custody of my kids. My parents do. So I point out the fact that you literally don't have custody of your kids. Y'all, she's talking about my kids. Everything I've ever said has always been in response. See, now I'm getting angry again. Let me tell you, Blue Petunia, she literally had fundraisers before having a channel. She used Melissa and Melissa's platform to have a Christmas fundraiser before she even had the channel. She was doing the same thing to me then when she literally would have, 30, 40 people in the chat. Had been, but I cared too much. And thank you again for that membership last night. Miss you, girl. I think she believes her own lies too. Thank you, Mrs. Arnold. So you heard it? Because she gaslights you and makes you pretend that she didn't fucking say it. Mazda left when she started Kylie. She finally admitted part of the truth of why we left, but we went through hell getting her to do true crime. Draining. And she only admitted part of why now, Megan? Why? Because of Thumb Thug, Sarah, all the women that she's now trying to get back in with. Griffney, right. Yeah, you want to see proof? Yes. Yes, there was. I'm glad you just said that because I have a screenshot of it, but I don't want to have to dig it up. Here's an example, okay? Oh, what a lovely way to start a Saturday. Brittany is at it again. Stop playing the victim, Brittany. Stop being selfish. You complain about people correcting your false narratives and whine about multiple people coming at you at once. I found it cute that Brittany didn't seem to think about how Gladys would feel having a whole fucking chat talking about Gladys. She's only one person, and Brittany is a creator with a whole chat of people to effing chime in with their opinions. Gladys was a great friend to Brittany. Brittany definitely used her and took advantage of her friend. When Gladys sent the 50 for the 911 calls, she was expecting 911 calls. Gladys had to go to you to ask about them. As soon as you found out you couldn't get the calls, you should have went to Gladys to let her know. Instead, you assumed you could keep it. It's disgusting. You didn't think about that, Brittany, but poor you, right? Once again, Brittany has been advised to just ignore it and write it out, but she refuses to do so. Sorry you feel so attacked, Brittany, but reality is that people are responding to your bullshit you are spewing. This is a year ago with a whole nother person. This is what she does. She gaslights the fuck out of people. You claim so many people tell you to stop doing drama. Sound familiar? But here you are doing what? Drama. Stop blaming other people for your actions and behaviors. That's all you, girl. Sorry to all people, including her Maz, that she is trying to blame for her actions. Also, for the love of God, please stop trying to hit up other messengers, try to get them involved. Nobody wants to hear more bullshit from you. It's exactly what she does. She goes behind the scenes and tries to get other people involved to join her fucking delusions that she is only responding. She's not the instigator. She's at it again, spin her own false narrative, throw people who thought of her as a friend under the bus. It's one of her biggest attributes to YouTube. There it is again. Brittany, once again. Now, I don't know where the screenshot of the fundraiser is, but she certainly did have a fundraiser when she was just a channel. I mean, just a chatter, a panel guest. And she used that friend and chewed her out the same way. And in case you thought I was kidding about Brittany being a survivor of a channel, here it is. Testimonies of the ex-mods of Natasha Cooper. Brittany J was part of it. She was a good old survivor. Fucking joke. I wasn't blind. I am an observer and try not to feed into it. Vincent, Scholes, Big, and Leslie. It's okay. It's like helping with background work on cases, so I stick around and try. Because that's the other thing, right? That's the other thing is that Brittany has her moderators do her true crime digging, the background work, the investigation. That's why she gets up on her channel and she doesn't know the first thing about what is happening. Not the first thing. She has to ask her audience, or she has to ask her moderators, or she has to play other people's videos. The only reason Brittany's channel grew is because she is live constantly. And people like a channel that's live constantly. They like that. Is this the video you just put up? Oh, I can show you she did. I have it. Let's check out some of these videos while I pull up the proof that she had a fundraiser before even having a channel. And not only that, but every time the goal was being close to met, she would raise the goal. Every single time. I'll pull it up. I'll post that as a community post. But every single time she would it was close to being met, she would
absolutely. Isaiah 9:6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given. Amen. Amen.
Good morning.
And really, that's what all of it's about, right? I mean, that's what Christmas for us Christians. You can get the fuck out my chat list.
Hey, Taylor. As creator, she denies it all. Yeah. And she blames everybody. Good morning. Oh, yeah. She got Christmas help from NC's community. And then when Natasha came in, yeah, I remember all of that.
Leslie, that's what you can do. Once you go back on Granny's panel. Shit stir.
Granny,
Oh, shut up, YouTube public defender.
Granny. You hear that? Granny. Anybody disagrees with her, they're suddenly sent by Granny. How many of you would put up with this shit for years?
Go the F away, you ugly bitch.
Oh,
crystal clear.
Christian.
Okay, are you following me around? You're not letting me. You didn't even. First of all,
crystal clear was telling the truth. She said she did not submit her appeal, but then the day before she said she submitted 3 to 4 days ago. That is true.
Well, I don't owe you anything.
Oh, yeah.
I don't owe you shit.
Good old, I don't owe you nothing when I'm
So I'm going to assume that you went over to Crafton and Kim's. That's great. Okay. What are you, a stalker?
So that's the other thing, right? She can call all of us out for whatever chats we're in and all that other shit, right? But if anybody does it to her, they're stalkers. You're paying me. She has a paid membership to my fucking channel. Do you know how invasive that is? Oh, well, I mean, I know you don't like the drama. I know you don't like it, but I'm telling you, what she is doing to you is what she has done to many. She will turn on anybody to fit into a bigger crowd.
Seriously.
My appeal's already filed. I'm just waiting to hear something back. My appeal is done. Okay. I'm just waiting. All right, here we go. Where do y'all get that I haven't filed my appeal? When was it? I filed my appeal like 3 or 4 days ago. My appeal's filed.
NC Mountain Man, you said y'all said one of the main reasons y'all said y'all didn't want fucking y'all were gonna leave was you don't like drama. But ever since you left, you have been in all the chats. I got screenshots, NC Mountain Man. You going in Barb's chat, you're going over.
So what are you, a stalker? You're stalking down an old sub? Wow. Look at that stalking.
And Grannies. To be some people that don't like drama, you sure the fuck are going everywhere where there's drama. But Dula, you can stay the fuck out of my chat. That's what you can do. Going on Granny's panel, throwing you under the bus for sassy, I can absolutely tell the whole story. I don't have any problem with that. I just don't want to pull sassy out in the public.
I appreciate you saying that, Sassy, but it might have been better received had you not ran over to Granny's watching and contacted her.
You know what's funny about that? It wasn't her. It wasn't Sassy that raped. Sassy's the one that makes horrible comments about my vagina. If you think that woman would even be welcomed in my inbox, she's not the one that sent it to me. What would have been more well received if you would have sat down with your moderator and told her why you were de-wrenching her because you felt like she was taking money from you. One of BJ's streams, her partner blurted out they acquired $120,000 inheritance from his father when he passed. I know. And then she tried saying, well, y'all, we're not getting that now. Oh, suddenly you're not getting $100,000. If Brittany really thought she was getting $120,000 and suddenly they said, well, nope, now you're not getting it. You mean to tell me that she wouldn't be crying? Please. Y'all done it now. Now we're doing a full-blown.
I'm just saying.
Brittany stream.
Granny will be going live about me tomorrow.
That's not sassy. Is that sassy?
You're not aware of that? Maybe you're
Your
not.
mom sassy?
You need to know. Yep.
Is that your mod?
No, not anymore.
Why? Because I like.
Who remembers when she allowed that guy up there to threaten me? I'd really rather playing this at a different time, Jason, had everybody willing and organized to come on. But you know what? Again, this is in response to Brittany having a week-long go at me. Months, quite frankly. But we'll say weeks. Some weird-looking guy was up on her panel threatening the shit out of me. It was really gross. Good morning, Cece.
Like that.
Silent night.
Oh, fuck off.
Holy night.
There ain't no silent night.
All is calm. All is bright. Round young bird.
Round your credit cards and super chat.
Yeah, beautiful. Who the fuck is Daddy?
Well, I like you, channel. I'll go ahead and share you. Let me get this ready too. So what Brittany was referring to with that whole sassy, you can find it right here on this stream, where because her mod said she was part of a tornado and people in the Discord were offering to financially help her, she kicked her out of the Discord, took her wrench from her. Let's see what else they got. I'm liking these.
And the catfish, to catfish somebody, you have to actually date somebody else, whatever they're trying to say.
What?
Whole thing that I'm a catfish. Not sure.
You have to pretend you're somebody that you're not.
Never have.
Nope.
I had posted a post on my.
Hey everyone, I hope you all are having an amazing day. I've told you guys how I have this bill due. I have 2 days left. I didn't want to post this outside of members because the trolls go mad. If anyone could pitch in to help, I appreciate it very much. I have to come up with 400 of 110 so far. Appreciate, love you. How many months does she have that $400 bill paid? How many months?
Community post the other day. I've taken a crap load of flack for it.
Absolutely.
For people helping me with my bill.
He's a Christian too?
I don't know how me asking for donations is any different than any other subscriber, but obviously.
Than any other subscriber? How many channels do you go to where they ask every month for you to pay for their entire life? Can you guys help me pay my tax return, please? Can you help me pay my internet bill, $400, please? Hell, can you help put gas in my car, please? Can you help my kids get V-Bucks and Roblox too, please? Because unfortunately, when I don't have it, I have to tell my kids, sorry, I just don't have it. I don't get to turn around and say, well, keep asking me while I'm live, and maybe somebody will send it to me so I can shut you up for the next 3 hours. As I tell you, I'll be off in a minute. You want to really get into it? We can get into it.
I'm a grifter and a horrible person for doing that.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
It just goes and goes. Anytime my wish list has ever had anything over $40, I feel horrible. And these are like 179, 200. Physicians Formula Ultimate Butter Collection. Purse and handbag. 119 earbuds, 2 computer desks. Oh, a $219 tablet? $75. Wow. Gee golligers. This is fantastic. I've been waiting for something like this. So tired. That was her own face when she turned the camera on. Is this just going about her?
I have a $400 bill and I'm trying to get up enough money to take care of it.
If there's any way anybody could donate or help with a Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, it would absolutely be greatly appreciated. I am literally here trying to figure out how to get gas.
So I have to drive.
To get gas. Pay my bill. I need gas. This is all during true crime coverage. This is what makes you a tragedy pimp. This is why she felt like this stream was about her. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, that's interesting, Miss Fudo. Wow.
Drive like in almost an hour tomorrow.
To what? To what?
And that's if I get the gas.
Tell them to what? Tell them where you have to drive an hour for. Tell them that you won't.
I got to make sure I got gas to go.
Guess what? The Tooth Fairy didn't have any cash.
My 9-year-old who just broke a TV a couple months ago. He busted another one.
Oh. They don't need constant supervision. They're just, I don't know, breaking TVs. Yeah, I had laundry, $10 laundry detergent, and they tore me apart for it. $10 laundry detergent.
He took the controller and he smacked the TV
I wonder
and
why.
busted it just like he did the last one that I showed y'all. The last one I showed y'all, you could at least see the other sides.
Broke 2 TVs? Oh, Lord.
Oh, and Aries, I get paid next week. I have no choice. Because let me tell you what happens now. We have one TV between 2 kids. Because there was 3 TVs.
1 TV between 2 kids? That's all I have. What do you, how many your kids all had their own TVs? Oh, bless it. Oh.
Downstairs, the living room TV, and each child had a TV in their bedroom. Now, they are down to 1 TV between both of them. Times are rough for everybody right now with the economy the way it is. Are you and your husband trying to pick up a job or do something outside of your home? They're like, yeah, we are. We're doing a lot of stuff, actually. I have had my hands more than full with things.
With what you're on YouTube?
What I was going to say is,
well, that's like after that video was uploaded, she went on to tell everybody how each kid has their own Xbox and each kid has their own gaming devices and each kid has their own cell phones. People forget about that.
I'm sorry, y'all. Also, my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, I think Venmo is in chat. If anybody would like to donate, it's never obligated, but is very much appreciated because right now, with the way things have been going, it would be a great help. I seriously could cry. I'm going to be fighting back tears while I'm doing this stream. Nobody's like hurt or anything like that, but oh my God, RIP my headphones. And I could like seriously freaking cry right now. Look.
I have never, ever owned headphones that were over the price of $40. Ever. Right, but if we say that, Taylor, we're talking about the children. It makes me sick. Oh, no. But you got a pair on your head. Really?
Do you see it?
Oh, we see it. Oh. All the money you make off of these, your tragedy pimping, you can't buy your own headphones? Oh, my God. So everyone sends her money and others tries to make dollars or something midstream. I can't with this. This is a fantastic video. Here's sub up.
Dunzo. These are $200 headphones. $200 headphones. No, it's no good. Those are Parrot. Those are Blue Parrot. It is enough to make you sick. Those headphones are $200. And those headphones have been very good to me, and now they're done so. And it is what it is. What can you do?
Given to you.
Freaking sucks. So RIP to my headphones. What? I'm not going to keep complaining. Things could be much worse.
See, that's what dry begging is right there. That is dry begging. My headphones broke, and I'm so sorry I was late to the stream. I totally was not spying in on Granny's watching. I was late because my $200 headphones that somebody else bought were broken, just like 2 TVs. And oh my God. I really have, Gary. Truthfully. This is being done with the name of Missing.
I love this new lamp, you guys.
In her
titles.
titles.
Okay. No, you can't see my mic because it's dark, but I do.
How about right before she started a stream about a true crime case, she advertised all of her new merch. How about asking for help with bills? She bragged about $8 gel pen that didn't work. Oh my God.
I think I got the mic. This microphone was not cheap, so any bit of a donation is greatly appreciated. It's a Yeti Blue, a blue.
Oh my God. Do you know what my microphone is? It's my son's, and it's a $20 microphone. She has had this channel for how many years now? Sells merch, has 2 monetized channels and a Patreon. And she's out here buying $200 headphones, $125 to $100 microphone. And that's why we pick up all the noise we pick up on. Oh yeah, she was showing off merch. Yeah, I showed it. Wow, unreal.
Yeti.
And she's calling out Betty. At least Betty gets off her
the
ass.
microphone like all the other you see all the other true crimers people to have.
I don't want this simple life.
And there it is. This was 2 years ago. Wanted to share this before she had a channel. For allegedly Brittany J, COVID has really hit her family financially. Her kids deserve a great Christmas, and the money would be used to provide for the family. This is before she had a channel. And every time the goal was close to being met, she would raise it. She'd raise the goal. Have you guys seen my wish list being posted? Have you seen my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal being posted throughout my chat every 2 seconds? Sure haven't. Unexpected death, left with all expenses. How were you left with expenses? A little Christmas help. Oh my goodness, unreal.
It's the fine things I like. I want my champagne all night with
She does have merch, church. She does.
you. If you're feeling lucky tonight, better keep my fingers on ice. And if I want, I just might take you.
Oh, that's right. Who remembers when she accidentally turned on her TV screen, her camera, and Natasha Cooper took it and did a stream on it. I disagreed with what Natasha was encouraging there. Spoke out against it. Brittany won't tell you that. Oh, did she really say that, AT? You fucking... When have I ever, AT? Oh, that's what I'm telling you. Brittany says everything she's doing. She projects. What a liar. What a liar you are, Brittany. But what happens to that remodeling? When Natasha showed her kitchen and she said we're in the middle of remodeling our kitchen, we never heard about that again, did we? We've never heard about that again, did we? Oh, I can't believe she really said that about me, AT. When have I ever come on here and say, you know, my kid really wants this? Oh my God. You guys ever hear my kid in the background asking for V-Bucks or Robux or me tell, you know? Oh, wow. No, it's not bad, but you're also not doing it off tragedies. You drive and cry to get money. What? Do you know that Jill, T. Adams, The Scoop with Barb have all offered me money in private and I turned it down? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. She said that about me. You little projector, you.
Got 'em out here drooling. I'm up in my comments. They like what I'm doing. Yeah, bitch, I'm ballin'. Got 'em out here drooling. I'm up in my comments. They like what I'm doing.
Damn, okay, Jack. This is towards me because they were lying saying I make $7,000 a month. This was towards me. Shit, I can't pay my bills off what I make. Who remembers when she was demonetized and she said that she makes a disgusting amount of money? Anybody remember that? If you need money, then work harder. We all know that's trashy, big, strange fan out. Show up on time, give yourselves quality content, spend money on. You get what you give, Britt. Yep. Amen. She recently called Brittany out on her lies. Hey, Kelsey. Always boils down to money. Yeah, I don't even hear your kiddo when you have him kick off his game because the internet is bad. Yep. Yep. And I never said, hey, can you guys, you know, pay so I could keep him at occupied to leave me alone? Thank you. Always expect it. This is interesting. Okay. Which I love and appreciate all my members. Don't get it twisted. I'm sure you do.
Tucker girl, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like you're a bit contentious. Like you support Granny. So I'm not really sure.
Now, you know what's funny? Thank you so much, Life's a Dance. Thank you. You want something, you go live and hit to it. She's changed, she told TT, now says her. Oh, I was going to say, because do you remember TT tried saying she had proof of that? And what I wrote was, I could do what she does. I could go live and cry and get super chats too. That was me mocking somebody. That wasn't me being serious. That was me being an asshole, is what that was. So first it was I told TT that. Now it's that I told her that. Just like you told me that you got truancy letters, right? Just like you told me that you got tickets for your kids not being buckled, right? Yeah. You want to talk about what's been told to each other? We can talk about that.
For what your intentions are, but I know you support her. And yeah, I am sub to her. I freaking have a membership over there. 100%. I've never hid that. I'm not attacking you, Tonka girl, but it does seem like you're being a bit contentious. How do you even know I'm sub to her? Even know I'm sub to her? How do you even know I'm sub to her?
It says here, if Granny's really is deleting comments, first off, how many of you have had your comments deleted over there? Secondly, I delete comments because I disagree with them, so you can't go live and cry about them. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? If I feel a comment crosses the line, shouldn't I delete it? Now you're going to judge me for deleting it? Thank you, Pretty Is. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for just being here.
I don't remember saying that, Tonka girl, but if you say so.
Oh my God.
I am sub to her. I freaking have a membership over there. 100%. I've never hid that. I've never hid that. You know, I've never hid that. You know, I've never hid that. You know.
Right. This was the title that she's discussing me on. Hold on. Her Christmas one was to avoid tampering, as yours was. Yeah, they messed with my kid's Christmas wish list. Worry about gifts for her children, and now she was able to pay 3 bills with it. Wait, so she didn't even buy Christmas with it? She paid bills? Oh. This is the other. This was just yesterday, New Jersey Robin. That was her title as she spoke about me. Her thumbnail was that baby's face. But you're not a tragedy pimp.
If you have an account on YouTube, you have a channel. The only difference between me and someone that's not a creator is they decided not to utilize their channel and upload videos. That's
my wish list is stuff for my household, mostly for my children. She grows hard for the money, so hard for the money. Wow, I'm so glad so many of you have your eyes open. August, we're trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Sorry you went through that. It was bullshit.
Yes.
Now utilizing. I love this person. Well, you know what's ironic, Jennifer? Well, I do appreciate your Venmo at that time, very much so. You know what dawned on me? My children's Christmas wish list was messed with so badly that everything was purchased and then canceled, right? Next thing you know, she comes out with a fundraiser. And why? Why, you may ask? Because she didn't want the wish list to be messed with. I feel like she and her people, her trolls, mess with my kids' wish list so she could set up to have a financial donation instead of gifts. Does that make sense to you? Do you know what I'm saying here? Like, I feel like because she even said as much. Well, I don't want my kids' wish list to be messed with like Granny's was. And so instead of getting gifts because she didn't need gifts, hell, $200 headphones, each have an Xbox, each has a cell phone. but she got the financial money from it instead of Amazon Wish gifts. You guys get it? Yeah, that's what I think happens. That's exactly what I think happened. Woo! Hey, Miss Robin, thank you. Yeah, this is a great channel, and I look forward to the rest of your videos. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to do these things. I am tired of the gaslighting, and your channel is so much appreciated. So much appreciated.
Hello!
Now, I know I fell right into her spider's web. No doubt in my mind, this was a spider web. She's been poking, so she can go live and cry that she's a victim of mine. I'm aware of that. I tried really hard not to do it. I'm thankful for people like you, Jennifer, Shay Benet, Megan, all the ex-mods and supporters of hers that are in here right now that have witnessed this firsthand. Because it's exactly what she's been doing. She used my name to monetize her backup channel. Some of her some of her mods only go in there if I'm the topic. She also hashtagged that missing boy's name on this live. She has changed it, but the next day she waited 16 hours. 16 hours to change it. If you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you for being thumb up number 160. She does talk about me all the time, Pretty is. And then she goes back to her channel and says she doesn't. Laura. I found Granny. She sounds like she does a lot of wine and not much true crime. That's right, Kelsey. Right, because she's full of shit. Instead, she waits till 1 a.m. when I'm sleeping so I can get my kid up for school the next day. You know, we go to bed at a reasonable hour so we can have a nice, productive day the next day, and demands me to come up to the panel. And it's like, yeah, no. I don't even look at Brittany's channel. I put that on my kids. I watch none of it. Swear on everything I love. I get sent clips and screenshots, and most of the time I don't even open them because I know what it's going to be. I never heard her mention anything about messing with your wish list to me anyway. That's good to know, Mrs. Arnold. Hooty hoo, MFers. Gary. That is good to know. I just find the timing to be suspicious. Still never showed proof that she didn't get her paycheck on Christmas. If you got reinstated, you got that pay. I'll get crap for this, but it's okay. I'm sick of always helping out to always be ignored. All week I've helped with these cases, and nope. Well, Jennifer, I plan on doing some cases, not, the headline grabbers like she's doing, and I certainly won't be going live 2-3 times a day doing them. But I would greatly appreciate your help, and it would be respected. She talks shit everywhere and goes back to hers, tries to act like an angel. Yep. Thank you, Pretty as. Thank you. And this woman's claiming I come on here and dry beg for my kids? Really? I've learned friendships are of convenience for BJ. She likes people that fit her. Thank you. Thank you, Shay Benet. Matter of fact, here, I'm glad you just said that. Glad you just said that. First off, I said the same thing. Like I said, she was supposedly my friend until she saw a chance to get back in and join, you use me being dogpiled to get back in with people. Here. Check this out. Because I'm everything she wishes she could be.
I don't watch Queen Bee that much.
Now, before I carry on, Brittany was late and then canceled her own true crime stream to be at the anti-granny stream, okay? She then tried telling everybody that she had to cancel her stream because Granny and her trolls ruined it. but she was already late. Okay. Granny did nothing. Granny wasn't online that day. Granny was crafting with her kids so that I wouldn't watch what was being said about me. She then left that stream and the next day did another anti Granny stream, hoping to get all of those people in there with her. I don't think she ever asked how I was personally, but I'm thankful for the real friend I made out of this situation. She was always mean to Chad. I always said, nope, I still like her, etc. And I like Granny and hear the excuse of why they are bad. But even a couple days ago, I still said to her, I like them. Well, thank you. They never did anything to me. Thank you, Jennifer. So for anybody who says, like, I just won't leave her alone, no. This is me responding. Look on my channel and tell me the last time I even acknowledged Brittany J. Please. Hey, Be Good.
Because yeah, it's no secret. Queen Bee and the Hive have come after quite a few times. They have. To be honest with you, I, I don't know what all the Hive said is, but what Queen Bee may have said about me because I don't go over there.
Calling me out while she's using the hashtags every time.
I like Brittany J. I like her a lot. And I know there are people in here don't. Please don't talk trash about her in my chat. But it's wild knowing the things that Queen Bee has said about you, Brittany, on her platform. This isn't a private thing or like private DMs or anything. Like on her openly calling you a grifter repeatedly. They call you Griffiny. And like I just saw you in this chat. I was like, what that is so that but hey, I get it. Everybody wants to be a part of that something. So.
I want to pause really quick to acknowledge this comment here because Jennifer is and has been a big supporter of Brittany's, and she is often in Brittany's chats. And this here proved it to me a long time ago. I listened to all, and I would argue with them. GW isn't saying anything, not today, not yesterday. I hear and observe, and you never do what she says. Do you know after like literally 2 years worth, but especially the past 6 months worth of the gaslighting I have gone through with Brittany, do you know how much this comment means to me? Sincerely means to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you just saw and heard her acknowledge earlier that she knows that Queen Bee and the Hive have said things about her. Watch what she says when some of Queen's mods come in.
But it's wild knowing the things that Queen Bee has said about you, Brittany.
Can y'all hear me? Make sure that because I had to unplug my mic where I could hear that. I don't know. Hold on, I ain't got my headphones plugged in. That's my problem. So I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. I'm going to be 100% honest. I swear Lord forgive me. I know I ain't supposed to do this, but the stuff that Deets is saying, I've never heard Queen say. I'm not gonna say she hasn't. Maybe she has. I don't know.
Now we know damn well she lied because she started out with saying she knows what they have said and done to her and about her. But she swears on the Lord's name that she doesn't know. You did know. You're a liar.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
That's one. Conveniently, right. Conveniently. I swear, y'all. And Lord help me now. Right. Hey, Charles. I mean, I could do this all day. I swear I could because I'm tired. I am tired. Um, but you get the hint. I'm very thankful for that new channel that came out. Oh, let's just put this one up one more time. Let's check this out. So for those who are wondering what that whole situation was where she snapped out on Sassy, here it is. Everybody. So I woke up today on December 13th with an email, and the email was titled Brittany J equals garbage. The writer of the email said, I'm allowed to share this with you, so I'm going to do just that. Buckle in. Thank you, Insidious. My dollar store hauls. Could you imagine me begging at the dollar store? Could you imagine? Because that's what Brittany claims now, right? Meanwhile, again, her moderator is going food shopping allegedly twice in one day, spending over $700 and then asking for financial help. But okay, yeah, Brittany, sure. How much was that ground beef again? Jess, hi. I've been a sub to your channel for quite some time, and I just wanted to first say thank you. Thank you for being authentic and having a no bullshit attitude. More people need to follow suit, in my humble opinion. I've also watched Brittany J for quite some time. I've loved both of your channels. However, if I'm being honest, when all that shit hit about crime sleuthing, when y'all were on that panel on Lady V's channel, I was pissed. I felt so bad for Brittany. She had some sort of way of making you feel sorry for her. I have followed her since Kylie Rodney. I followed you just as long. In fact, I learned about you when you were on her panel a few times. I always loved your accent, and I think you are so pretty, and you're blunt, so let me continue. Tonight, I was over at Brittany's channel. Of course, it was scheduled for 8:40 p.m., but she didn't show up until close to 9 p.m. I am Arizona time. I've always given her grace with the being late every single fucking night, but it's getting old. If YouTube is your sole income, why in the actual fuck are you late every single night? Not to mention, her kids are still awake almost every night at that time. Her time is like 2 or 3 hours ahead. Whatever, her prerogative. She is the one who has to wake these kids up in the morning, not mine, lol. Okay, so she comes on. First thing, she makes sure her mods drop her links, PayPal, Cash App, I think Venmo, and her fundraiser is pinned. Now, about a month ago, she said she wasn't going to have a fundraiser this year, but here we are. So earlier today, I was over in Discord. Her mod, Dula, aka Leslie, I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. She was around back in the Kylie days. Then she left. Now she's back in BFS with Brittany again, lol. She posted this long message about a person that has been in the chat in the past couple of nights asking for money. She said that is Brittany's channel and it's wrong to do that and it won't be tolerated, blah, blah, blah. I attached the screenshots. I'm over at Brittany's every night and I can tell you I've not seen anyone asking for money besides the host of the show. Okay, moving along. And here we have the screenshot of the Discord and it's Dula and she says, add everyone. I've seen a certain person over the last bit asking for help, using the excuse after another and hitting for days in a row for money in the live chat. As I do know how hard times are and can be, this is not acceptable in open live chat. We have all tender hearts, and I know we all want to help others. Why else would we be in this amazing community? There are many people in tough financial positions, and if it was allowed for one person, it would have to be allowed for everyone, and that just isn't feasible. It is very disrespectful to Brittany, being this happened on her channel and then moved to Discord. I can understand we are a family here, but please let's not disrespect Brittany in that way and take away from her. I will be removing the person from Discord, as I and others will not tolerate it. This has been spoken on and agreed on by many others. Okay, so here's my opinion on that. While I agree that if you do a fundraiser for one, many others will ask, but we're not talking about a regular subscriber here. We are talking about one of Brittany's moderators who has supported her for a very long time, who has recently, apparently, gone through a tornado and lost everything on top of having medical issues. What I'm being told, this woman has not been asking for money. She has been sharing, what she's going through, which is what people do in a Discord or in a chat, and others have offered to help. Now, I find it ironic that it was stated, let's not take away from Brittany, because that is ultimately what it comes down to, is Brittany's own greed, okay? Because there is no reason whatsoever that she couldn't help this moderator out. I have helped several of my moderators out. It is never made public. It doesn't have to be made public. Brittany refers to these mods as her friends. Well, this is how she treats a friend that is in a very, very bad position. Never mind the fact that Brittany then makes herself a $1,200 fundraiser for Christmas. This is a woman who has had two monetized channels, as well as a Patreon and a husband. But that's more important than her friend who literally lost everything overnight. Okay. So I'm over there tonight, and a girl that is well loved in Brittany's community came in. Her name wasn't Blue anymore. I thought, that's weird. But I was so glad to see her there, because in her town in Tennessee got hit with those bad storms the other day. I believe there were tornadoes and everything. I was genuinely worried for her. A lot of us were. On top of that, she was having some medical problems, so it was nice to see she was okay. However, over in Discord earlier, she stated her husband herself had lost everything. She was just grateful to be alive. Never once have I seen her ask for any money. People were offering to send her some money to help her out. I thought it was a beautiful thing. When I read Dula's message, I thought to myself, surely she isn't talking about Sassy. So about 10 minutes into the stream tonight, I hear Brittany saying something about, you're not Blue anymore because I need my mods to be here every night. With all the trolls and stuff, I'm going to be testing a new thing where I'm going to hand out wrenches and see how that goes. Hold on, what? Make that make sense, stupid. They may not be verbatim, but you get what I'm saying. Of course, Dula is on panel. She busts in and says, if anyone has any questions, she can contact herself or Miss Arnold. I thought, what in the actual fuck? I was cleaning my kitchen, so my eyes weren't on the chat as they usually are, but I heard Brittany say this person could contact her privately to discuss what happened, and that is her channel, and she has to protect it, and blah, blah, blah. Well, it was Sassy. Sassy's there damn near every single night, and she is always so sweet. I am in disbelief. I used to get all bent out of shape when people called BJ a grifter. I always thought, no. Well, my thoughts have changed. I'm sick to my stomach, girl. I had to reach out to someone. I have emailed Brittany many times about important case info, and she has never responded. It's always a fucking excuse. My email isn't working properly. I never got that email. I was locked out, etc., etc., etc. But the point is, she tells people to email her, and she doesn't even acknowledge it. She puts on the waterworks when someone says something true about her, and then everyone starts donating money or memberships. Okay, so my opinion on this, first off, what a joke. What an absolute joke to embarrass somebody that way, somebody that has been loyal to you from day one. Brittany should have initiated conversation with this woman, but she can't because she feels like this woman is taking money from her, and how dare she? Leaves her channel, all have the same things to say. That all he was going to take from her, but 'tis Brittany after all. She knows exactly how and when to do it. It's so gross. Unfortunately, I am embarrassed to say I have donated a lot. Even when I only had 10 in my account, I would buy a membership or give a $5 super chat, all because I felt sorry for her ass. I am so disgusted and disappointed. I truly felt everyone was ganging up on her on Lady V's panel that day. I remember, I think it was you that said, there's a reason everyone who leaves her channel all have the same things to say. It's not a coincidence. I didn't mean for this to turn out so long, but I had to vent. I know you're busy and I understand you may not have time to reply. I give you full permission, not that you need it, to share this email on one of your lives. I want everybody to know how trashy that bitch is. Call her what she is, garbage, bottom of the barrel. I know you have exposed her, but now coming from someone that has been a part of her community for 2 years, done. That may put it in perspective for some that don't see the light yet. Sassy didn't deserve that. At this time of year, being the holidays, and now she has lost absolutely everything, Brittany couldn't do what a fucking decent human would do and perhaps do a fundraiser for one day to help a friend out? I'm so sick over this. Dula kept saying if Brittany helps one person, everyone will want help. Okay, maybe, but this was tragic. That's where the creator makes the decision. But it wouldn't have killed Brittany to be a fucking adult and just say no, unfortunately. I don't want to do that. Instead, she pulled her wrench and blocked her from Discord. Like, what? Am I overreacting? I think the way she went about it was gross. I'm just beside myself right now. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I love watching your lives. You're always on as soon as I drop my kiddos off at school, so it makes my housework go by nicely. You are refreshing to listen to. Your no bullshit attitude is what I love the most. You aren't out there trying to kiss ass. You speak how you feel. Keep up the amazing work, and I'll see you later. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that so I could show you this, right? So Brittany went on, tried claiming that Sassy was the one that emailed me. No. That person gave me permission, and I wouldn't share because I didn't want them to be targeted by you.
Public.
I appreciate you saying that, Sassy, but it might have been better received had you not ran over to Granny's watching and contacted her. I'm just saying.
It wasn't her.
Granny will be going live about me tomorrow.
That's not sassy. Is that sassy?
Aware of that, Sassy? You're not aware of that? Maybe you're
Your
not.
mod
But you
sassy?
need to know. Yep.
Is that your mod?
No, not anymore.
Why? Because I like
It's a lie.
sassy.
Why? That's a good question, Hemi. Why? Because she needed financial help. That's why. Because I played it right here at the end. Oh, Nelly. In Discord. Dula, add everyone. If anyone feels the need to address this, you are more than welcome to send Mrs. Arnold or myself a private DM, and we'll be more than happy to discuss this with you. We love you all, but we do need healthy boundaries. I hope everyone is having a blessed day, and I can't wait to see you all tonight. What a jerk that is. Why can't they message Brittany directly? We already know why. So Heather Licious responds and says, wait, I hope it wasn't Sassy. Someone asked for her PayPal to post on here last night. She lost her phone and internet, and her car was messed up because of the storm. She's a mod. I really hope it wasn't her. This is a true emergency, and she's a great person. Oh, sorry to break your heart, Heather Licious, but, as I wrote in text over on the last screenshot, I don't know why it was a problem to share her PayPal and Discord amongst friends where you all talk all day, but apparently that was taken away from Brittany. So keep that in mind for all of you who think that Brittany cares about you as a person, cares about you as a subscriber, and doesn't see you anything other than another head count, another membership, another PayPal. You're mistaken. Now, this is truly just horrible.
Here you go. You can message me next. Oh, come on, Sassy. Jesus.
Sassy says here, I didn't think I can get any more depressed. And this is Brittany's answer to that.
Here you go. You can message me next. Oh, come on, Sassy. Jesus, have mercy.
So there you have it. Need to say this loud. For BJ's mods, watcher, setter, I've been since October 2022. Her business quarterly turnarounds. All will see the quarterly turnarounds. I was there for 6+ quarters. Amen. Jennifer, amen. Yes, remember they went on to say that Sassy lied about it all? They sure did. They went on to say Sassy was a liar. And then I said, damn, you're going to let her call you a liar like that? What's up, settlement? I saw Sassy tell BJ she only had her car damaged, but insurance would cover it. That was after we have the real story. Oh, I love the real story. I would love the real story. So this really wasn't supposed to, right? So how did I, she blamed me. She blamed the mods. I can't wait. I really think if you haven't checked this out, please do. And if anybody wants to share their experiences they've had with Brittany, I would love to have you on. She has done this to me and many for so long now that I think it's time we band together. Ex-mods, friends, panel guest, whatever, and we bond together and just get this out the way. If you didn't see this, I just dropped it in the chat. Mel and Shay Benet did a wonderful stream where they discussed what they went through with Brittany.
Every Fred. Who does that?
I don't care. I'm responding.
And you expect not to get called out? You expect me and Shay and everybody just to stand by and be like, oh, okay. No, you come after people that don't have a channel, that don't have a leg to stand on, that can't speak their truth, and it's freaking wrong. So I'm here to give those people the chance to fucking stand up to you.
This is where Brittany gets people. Where Crime Time with Mel is where I'm at. This is where she gets people. She gets you so, she gaslights you so much and does so much to disparage your image that she gets you to the point where you're either so angry or you're so angry you start crying like me, because that's what I do. I get angry and I cry. Run through video, screenshot abusive comments, but I'll send you the weird emails. Send them to me too, Blue Petunia. I'd love to see them. But yeah, you can go check this out.
I'm sorry.
Yes, okay. Church. There's malicious intent. All these great people that ran her channel. Here over here, sharing Wolfie's childhood photos and people's diagnosis. Do not ever reach out to me again, ever. Truly unbelievable. That's Alex. You know, the last conversation I had with Brittany was telling me that she could expose everything on Alex. Yeah, Brittany's a POS, a pathological projecting liar. That is what she is. And again, this isn't me attacking Brittany out of nowhere. This isn't me, poor Brittany, and I'm not speaking on her children. I'm not speaking on anything. I am responding to her constant nagging of me all week. If you don't want this to continue, Brittany, shut up about me. I understand the only way you have a seat at the doxing table of the crime is by attacking me, but don't you dare continue to blame me for things that you and your moderators are doing. Because you're the only ones that are out here doing the things that you accuse me of. That's it, Joe Madre. That is it. Oh, you sent them to Brittany. She didn't give a crap. Unattached, even though she's aware of her Moz behaviors fully, if not ordering it. Yeah, she's aware of her other two Moz being doxers. Yeah. Oh, and on one last note. Do any of you remember when I had a fallout with Angela? And I mentioned that I felt like Tiffany was triangulating people behind the scenes and getting us to side-eye others that we were all good friends with. It sucks so much because so many of us try to keep the trauma out and to continue and help with the true crime. Gets ignored and doesn't care. I was also not one of those doxers. Now, her docs and mods are the trauma mods that only show up when Gray needs the title. That's the only time they show up. So anyway, that was disputed through, she said I was lying or whatever. So Scotty made this video after being doxxed all weekend and doxing back and whatnot. This is Brittany's moderator that is constant in the crime, and I'm sure the one that sends Brittany everything doesn't like you and still has that video of your son downloaded, but I digress. I think this is important because I was gaslit to that this didn't happen.
Kindling. Ain't no rekindling. This shit is over. You stay over there. You chose that side. Stay right where you at. I don't want no parts of that. There's some people that you can allow back in your life. But it's some people that you gotta say, fuck them. No, you cannot enter back in my reality.
She was saying that you didn't believe Dorothy had surgery. I don't know why she's telling anybody else that, but she told Tara, which it got to me. And Tara showed me what she was saying.
Doxing is spreading around people's family members, their addresses, their phone numbers. One last time, then go back to every live. That's been going on for 2 years. I've shown proof of that. You can go back to my other videos where I once again addressed her in hopes it would end. And you can see just that for years she has said that.
Because she was talking about me too. And Tiffany has tried to get me to side-eye people. Like that time that PDF got out, and she said our chat was the only chat that she shared it in. And she don't know how Jamie got it. And then like and went live and said that it was, she tweeted it on Twitter, and she still denied it. She's like, no, it was my Twitter is private. I didn't share that on Twitter. Like, she was trying to get me to blame, somebody in our little group of sharing.
And what you did, you blamed Tara. Does anybody remember me saying the same thing here? And I was deemed a liar and that it never happened. That I said the same thing, that Tiffany lied. I could, Elizabeth. I could. It's really hard. That Tiffany lied about how that PDF got out and that they were blaming Tara Boom. So here's the thing, Elizabeth. If you go and look, I rarely respond to how much she talks about me. And hopefully with this channel here, now highlighting as much, they will show that. And you know what? If you email me this channel, I will send you the screenshots of Brittany and all the Krama chats and all the panels she's on, to including your video from when she goes back to her channel and says she doesn't speak about me. I mean, she says horrible things. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Welcome. It's really, really great to have you here. It wouldn't matter. BJ will keep talking about her as long as her lips are moving. You know it. Mrs. Arnold has told her, like, stop. Jennifer, who was with Brittany for 2 years, literally said, she's always saying, Granny's doing this, Granny's doing that. And I watch all sides and Granny's not. You know how much that means to me? Like, it sounds, I'm going to sound cheesy for a moment, but what a relief that brings me. That there are other people that see this, because she has gaslit the fuck out of me. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Every single day, you will find her either on a panel or in a chat box disparaging me. Then she goes to her channel and acts like it came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It will drive a sane person insane. She's the one that's talking about my children by name. By name. I talk about her parenting. There's a big difference. Let me end that poll really quick. Was her daughter's picture shown and her daughter's name? All right, so the poll is ending at 491. Get your votes in if you haven't, so I can end it. I'd listen, if Scotty was doxxed or not, I don't care. They dox. They all dox. Both of them dox. See her on other panels talking about GW's private parts, kids, looks. Yeah, that's a good question. Did you guys see that? Chabonnet, Genevieve, did you see any of that? Didn't show up and stayed in a Krama chat to mod. She stood up her own. She's done that so many times, Chabonnet. She's done that so many times. She just did it last week and, of course, blamed Granny and her trolls for why she canceled the stream that she was over 30 minutes late to. And I know where it comes from, and I screamed it to her all the time. It's not GW, it's voices. Thank you. That's true. Brittany's channel is always about Granny. Granny only defends herself. Thank you. Hey, Jamie May. Thank you, Delicious. All right, so what was I? Oh, the poll. It's still going. Hold on. If you haven't, please hit the thumbs up. Let's get this going. Granny never ever trolls you, Brittany. She won't watch you live. Only clips. I want to make that clear. And us mods are not trolling you either. Stop blaming Granny. All right, so we're ending the poll. We ended at 504 votes. 74% say there is a difference between speaking on parenting and speaking on kids. 25% say no. I hope you 25% go over there and confront Brittany next time she has the audacity to mention my son by name. That's what I hope. You know what, church? I could pull up Brittany's channel right now and show you guys. I don't even look at it, but I don't want her coming up in my algorithm. We're not trolling her. How come there's other people we dislike, right? How come they're not being trolled all the time? The one person that was accused of being me, they've been in her channel so many times and supported her. All they said is you shouldn't have your payment links going across your screen because people are reporting that. Suddenly they're me. Listen, I don't tell people. I don't warn you on how not to lose your channel. If you want to have your payments scrolling across as you're speaking about a 3-year-old missing baby boy or an 11-year-old girl whose life was tragically taken from her, you do that. Tragedy pimp, you do that. I'm sure she got a lot, Genevieve, and I'm sure we'll find out in a few short months. Their alignments never work out. When you hate bonds, it doesn't work out. And I can't wait. I can't wait until it all falls apart. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up for this morning. This really wasn't the point of my stream, but I'm glad, it feels good to get it off my chest. Hit me back with your best shot, Brittany. Cry, lie, tell them all the things. But I pray to God more people start looking and see it for themselves. She will befriend anyone who has her back at any given moment, regardless of what a PO shit. Yep, that's true, Miss Arnold. Sticks up for Brittany is another person fighting her battle. That's it. Yep. I know the kill shot has been covering, having my back and speaking out, and I sincerely appreciate that. It's going to be what the crock period. I don't need a troll. I'm a grown-ass woman. She has people that only go to her channel star her problems, like Voices, Angela, and a couple others. They do not show up unless BJ's talking about Jess. Right, and she modded these people. And her only thing in common with them is their hate for me. She has gaslit a lot of people about other creators, and because those creators are poised and not airing dirty laundry, you would never know the other side of it. Amen. I'm going to send you an email, Shavane. Well, I don't know if she was doxxed or not. The people were doxing back and forth. I don't know. I don't care. The point is, they're all trash. That's the point. And most of them are mods for Brittany. So while Brittany's over there claiming, this needs to stop, people are endangering kids. Yeah, you're moderators. The same ones that have threatened my children, the same ones that have doxed me and my family members. Yes, they're the dangerous ones, Brittany, and you are fucking aligned with them. You are in association with them. You are moderating them and going to their channels. Well, her daughter was doxxed. Sorry, Pillow Princess. Whether I like somebody or not, I'm not going to ignore the obvious just to not give somebody the, the credit, if you will. No, nothing justifies doxing. Nothing. Nothing at all. And one's not justified while the other isn't. Oh, I don't feel bad, church. She jumped on that quick as hell for me. She jumped on that bandwagon to join in. They sat there and promoted and cheered on when these same people were doxing me and mine. Hard to feel bad. Melody says, I felt so naive because I listened to her for a while, but she gave a few red flags just in her tone of voice of how she talked about the children she adopted. Who's that, Melody? Bernie didn't adopt kids. Leave kids out of it and go play in your drama sandbox. Amen. Can you fight without taking it personal? That says a lot to me. It's gone too far in these streets. She moderates them, Crime Brulee. She cheers them on. She goes on panels with them. Absolutely. This is what's been driving me nuts. As Brittany is claiming I'm doing these things, her friends are doing these things to me. Susie did it accidentally on her live yesterday. I have the screenshot. Advertise your payment links for true crime. You're actually doing work. BJ just plays out their videos, and her people do all of her work so she can be in the drama. I agree. She keeps anyone willing to side with her, but I also have strong feelings. She knows if she makes Voices mad, she'll have her stuff exposed. Voices knows this too. Yeah. Oh, that's okay, Melody. That's okay. Oh, yeah, she was quick as hell to join in on it, church. So quick. I mean, if you're sitting over there cheering on this person that's threatening my minor children, doxing my family, not only that, but Scotty has doxed them herself. She posted my kid's father. She said my daughter was ugly. All this weird shit. Brittany's one moderator's over there sharing photos of my minor daughter. Only comes in her streams when it's about me. This is who she's aligned with. So when she's over there making these dramatic community posts about how her kids are in danger, no, you and your friends have put mine in danger as you cheered it on. Cut the bullshit. BJ would once spend time on research calls to talk drama. She didn't care to stay on the case info. That's why she can't cover a case and get any of the facts factual. That's why she does the conspirizing, because it's easier than knowing the facts. I'm not talking about Voices. Voices just her panel guest. That's not the mod that's doxing. You know way more about her than Voices. Mrs. Arnold, including me, she wants to try to claim I said things in private. I'll show things she has actually said in private. She's one drama and don't care about the cases. That's all. That's all she's ever been. She started in Krama. Her heart is Krama. She is Krama. Why do you think she always has to publicly say, I'm not Krama, y'all. I'm not part of the Krama community, y'all. Y'all, I don't mess with the Krama community. She's knee deep in the worst of the Krama community. And I do mean the worst, Shay Benet. I mean the ones who are literally going after people's relatives, their children, doxing, threatening. That is who she is aligned with. When she says I burnt bridges in the Krama community, yeah, those bridges that I'd want no parts of, you trash bag. Yeah, you're right. I don't associate with people that are doing the shit that you and your friends do. Ridiculous. Sinner. That is hysterical. That's why she has to lie on me, Gary. She has to lie and cry, and I just don't know why she won't leave me alone. Meanwhile, it's Granny all week. Yeah, that's why she has to do that. She has to have a panel because she can't even fucking share the screen. Even though she's had how many computers donated to her and laptops? Anyway, I'm out of here. You all have a fantastic Monday. Thank you for entertaining me. I know she's going to spike up some big, I'm a victim of Granny, just to get higher views. Please don't even entertain it. Don't even look at it. That's all she wants is the number count. Brittany is big on numbers. She would know if one person unsubscribed and she'd cry about it for hours. I'm sure Shay Benet is aware of that. I'm sure her other ex-mod in here is aware of that. That's all she paid attention to was numbers. So please don't even entertain it. We know the whole thing's going to be Granny did this and Granny did that, and have all these innocent, people come up that dox children and family members and say they're victims of grannies. Bullshit. The truth will be shown. It will show itself. I'm very confident in that. I'm done with you, Brittany. I am done. You want me to stop, you stop. For someone who then accidentally overdrew their account. I remember that too, Mrs. Arnold. Sure do. You as well, Susan. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit up the thumbs. Please hit up the thumbs up on your way out. Enjoy your Monday. Be safe. Be warm. And watch out for grifters and tragedy pips.